Hello?
How you doing?
Welcome to our video!
It was pretty fun, I guess. I gained a lot of friends and I enjoyed playing the instrument. And I guess overall the experience was very nice. I got to, the teachers were very nice too. They were really cool, very chill.
I would say it changed who I am. Just music itself. I used to be a very small, timid boy. Now I am
the tallest out of all of us.
Big boy.
Being in the music department for 4 years is a huge commitment, and I definitely improved a lot my leadership skills and communication in a sense. Met a lot of new friends, worked with a lot of different people, and yeah, it's a good experience.
For me personally, the music department has given me lots of opportunities to learn more about, again, teamwork and also leadership in a sense. I've learned a lot of experience with percussion as well because I only started in grade 9.
Definitely the changing conductor, because we've been used to Mr. Horner for the past 3 years, and having Dr. Nichesi come in with a bunch of new experience and also much harder pieces was definitely a change of pace for us. That really helped us grow not only as musicians but also as people, because we had to change our style of music playing as well as how we dealt with band in general in terms of attitudes.
I'm not afraid to make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, you are.
Really fun and entertaining. I enjoyed the music class a lot.
I found my experience to be really great. I've made a lot of new friends, and I just love playing music and the atmosphere that's involved with band.
I learned a lot of leadership skills. I learned to practice. I learned to schedule my time, and I learned to work in a team and to balance my energy with everyone else's.
And the music department actually introduced us to a lot of like-minded people who had similar interests to us as well.
And I think overall, it just helped us develop our passion for music and actually have something that we really enjoy and want to continue into our next stage of life.
I can also hold my breath for a really long time now.
It has been interesting. I really liked it. I literally had every single teacher in the music department. Well, Mr. Horner, Mr. Lopano, Miss Harwa, Miss Fong. I never had Dr. Z, but he's a cool guy. I dig it.
I took guitar and I took vocal in grade 12, but it was an awesome experience. I learned a lot, and just the environment of the music department is really exciting.
I've actually learned the importance of commitment. Because I think for band, especially a lot of us coming in, we didn't really know what commitment was or how to maybe incorporate it into school life and stuff like that. But I really think that's one thing I've learned.
There were a lot of people who's really good at my instrument, so I was really inconfident at first. I decided to continue music because all of my friends, the new friends, were here.
I felt really inadequate. I felt like I sucked at everything, but that also made me more determined to improve. Just thought, why not, get that good music credit. Also, I had friends in the class, and I really wanted to spend more time with them.
I felt separated in a sense because I didn't really know much people back then, but it got better. I kept going because of the environment, and I met new friends.
Coming into this, I already had an expectation, which was, oh, I'll be in band and I'll enjoy it. And I guess I wasn't disappointed.
Bayview music has a reputation. And then I came into grade 9, and I loved that community that we started together. It's usually very hard to form these new connections with people, but the culture of this department, not only from our grade, but all the grades before us and the staff and everything, just made it super easy to get into this experience. So my first impression was, this is somewhere I can establish myself and a place where I can feel comfortable and sort of start my high school career on a high note.
Right.
Ah, I didn't even get that! I made a pun. Oh my gosh. Sorry, go.
My first impression of the department was actually a long time ago. I remember being really amazed by all the music that could be accomplished, and then it didn't actually fully settle into my brain how crazy the department was until I showed up in grade 9. And to be honest, I was really scared. I was so intimidated by everything around me, and my immediate reaction was to be a scary, bossy person. And A few of you will remember that I yelled at a lot of you in grade 9. I mean, I still do that. But I do like... it with love now. there's a difference, I hope.
I think we just all jumped on the bandwagon. But yeah, you're taking band, you're taking band, you're taking band, you're taking band, I'm taking band.
So when I first joined high school, with a bigger variety of instruments, I was able to actually enjoy more the band and music atmosphere here. And what made me continue was just the atmosphere of teamwork, the atmosphere of people working together, especially here in Bayview, where we pride ourselves in being able to clean up a gym in 15 minutes.
I just felt like I belong here in a sense, and I wanted to do more for the department. That's why I stayed till grade 12.
I liked it in elementary school, and my music teacher was like, "Oh, since you're kind of into band because the commitment you had, I kind of committed to band for the next 4 years."
Cause like I think music can inspiring people, and I think doing music can like make me more relaxed.
I love listening to it, and I love playing it even more. It's just been a part of my life, my entire life, and so that's why I continued on with it.
Well, at least for me, I've always been kind of a part of music, and I think going into high school, this was really something that I wanted to do, and because I really had a passion for it, and I wanted to kind of feed it and kind of balance it with like other academics and clubs that I had going on, so I think it was really important to me that I continued music.
I've also sung for like my whole life, and when I came to school, it was mostly because I needed like an arts credit, and I had like a good time. My vocal class in grade 9 was really, really small. It was like 15 people, so I got really close to Miss Fong really quickly, so that was like my first impression, and that was part of why I stuck with it too, because like I was also in choir, and it was like I was in too deep.
I come from a musical family, and then I didn't really need the vocal credit, but then I took it just to give it a try, and then it just stuck around.
With music, it's just like something, if you continue it, it changes who you are as a person, and I really believe that.
I've always grew up with like a music background. Like I like always started playing piano while I was younger. And yeah, it was just kind of natural for me. And then I also joined enrichment band in grade 7 and 8, so then that's where I met Mr. Horner. And then I was like, yay, band.
I've always like done band in like elementary school, and like I heard like how great the music department was, and like I've been to a lot of the concerts, so I was like, yeah, it's time to join band.
Alright, this is my instrument.
I remember in grade 6 I wanted to play the clarinet, but my music teacher was like, no, you're gonna play the trumpet. So I'm like, okay, and it just stuck, and I didn't want to learn a new embouchure, so that's why I didn't change my instrument in grade 9. And also, I liked the trumpet and the way it sounded, and the fact that it only had like 3 keys. So, like, it's nice looking.
I've always been initially interested in the trumpet since grade 5. I just saw the mouthpiece and was like, oh, the trumpet. Let me try it. And I'm just stuck.
I was actually inspired by a movie called Castle in the Sky from the Ghibli studio. And if you guys, any of you know it, just do good. Yeah, you should watch it.
Oh, I played the oboe, but I don't know why I chose it in grade 9.
I play the flute because it's light.
I play the flute because I played it before, and it's the best instrument.
No. Wrong.
I play clarinet because it's the cheapest instrument.
Wait, that's not true. No, it's not.
Because it's small and easy to carry around.
I actually do like the oboe, sort of because I sound like a dying duck, and it's fun to kind of annoy people, especially my mom. But I also like it because if you can play it well, it sounds really nice.
I like singing. I also like playing the clarinet, but I think I like singing more because I have more room to work with it.
Buying this person a cabbage.
We bought him a cabbage and then put it on his head.
My favorite moment, I guess, ever would have been when Dr. Nicheski actually made us play in the dark, and essentially everyone messed up, and it was just a lot of fun because you got the real like feeling for the piece rather than just focusing on the notes.
I've just had a lot of exciting moments this year. It's just sort of been great. I got to play a concerto with the grade 12 band, which was an amazing opportunity. Student composition night was awesome because I'd never run it before, and it was a resounding success. All the composers were amazing. Camp was fun, as always. Aside from those, I think it's not so much a great moment as much as just a great year finishing up high school with this group in this department. It was just a lot of fun throughout.
I think it would just be like leading up to student composition night, like everyone just kind of got together and like they were just like super committed to like getting ready for the concert, and like everyone practiced their parts and everyone kind of knew what was going on. I can't say for all, including me.
marshmallows and I put them on my hands. That was not me. Okay, I squished them on my hands and gave people high fives.
Oh yeah, Colin Clark is great too.
Grooming him.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah, we broomed Colin
This
in
sort of
this
feels
year
really
music camp.
The storm is coming.
Just, I guess, packing the truck and dropping a hammer on your foot.
This year's music camp in our cabin with Sad Boy Hours.
The night that Mr. Hornet is leaving, and we went out for dinner.
Music camp was so good. Music camp is my favorite music memory by far because like also the choir music camp was really small and it was all Bayview people, so we all got really close for like the upcoming school year.
Yeah.
And that was really cool.
We decided to bounce up and down for Ezekiel saw the wheel.
I never went to music camp, but the showcases were pretty fun as well. When the performances were happening and we were just hanging out at the top, talking to each other about random stuff.
I remember after Ritmo first night, we just knew that we didn't do so well, so that we had to get back up and like try again for our second night, and it was a really good time the second night. So
I like music camp because it was fun staying late at night, making instant noodles and face masks.
I mean, like late night rehearsals pretty fun. I miss those. Staying late, talking with friends,
I'm
and then
hungry.
jamming out in the dark.
I'm so hungry.
Friends.
Yeah, friends.
Friends.
Yeah, sure.
I'll just miss all the people in our band and within the music department.
I will miss playing Aboriginal music in band.
I will miss choir every Tuesday and Thursday morning.
More air.
More air.
If you can play it slowly, you can play it quickly.
Golden.
The mind is the most beautiful instrument,
Thank
according to the Royal Conservatory of Music.
Louder.
Music is the food of love.
Insert meme. Mozart used hashtags before they were cool.
Tuba.
Tuba.
The tuba because it looks like a manly instrument.
Or piccolo. Do you guys? Piccolo's really cool. It's so tiny. Maybe.
Saxophone.
Trombone. Valve.
I really wanted to try English horn.
I would play the bassoon in solidarity with Shiny. Oh my god, wait, what's it called? A theremin.
Yeah,
it's like you manipulate the sound like that. I would play that.
But I think I would want to try some kind of brass instrument.
And right now I'm torn between playing the sax or the bagpipes.
Play the bagpipes.
I would really love to learn how to play the harp.
I kind of want to learn how to play piano because the only thing I can play is like Ode to Joy with one finger.
If I could choose, I'd rather play the trumpet because I feel like flute. It's like you don't get a lot of power out of it, and everyone just hates you. So like
Long tones.
Long tones. You gotta do the long tones.
Practice.
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 Just practice, man.
Practice every day and have fun with it.
Play French horn. Or tuba.
Or like a bass
Bass
instrument.
instrument.
Anything but flute.
Yeah.
Anything but flute, yes. For all of you who have glasses, get new glasses because your eyes would kill you.
Get new glasses,
Yeah,
bro.
those are essential. Like that's
Yeah. Also, bring a pencil every time. Always bring a pencil.
Respect the percussion instruments. Just don't put things on the instruments.
Don't drop band. Don't drop band. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't. It's a big regret. Don't.
Continue band for the next 4 years. Always go to showcase, be friendly with others, and bring snacks to showcase also.
Just be yourself.
Guys, stay in school. Do your best. Don't care about what people think about you because you're the only person that matters.
I mean, you have to stay committed. Even like when you get to higher grades, it's gonna get a lot busier, but for sure you should definitely stay committed. And like find a way to incorporate band because it's definitely worth it.
Wait, say it English?
C.
Wrong.
C.
Wrong.
TCHAIV.
Wrong.
T. It starts with a T. T. H. A. I.
K.
O. B.
S.
S.
K. Y.
I. Y. I.
Good enough.
Good enough.
T C H A I K O TCHIOVSKY.
You got a thumbs up for most of the room. TCHIOV. Wait, I got lost.
No, it's TCHIOVSKY.
What did I say?
You said AI.
I think that's
Is it
right.
AI?
No,
It's
it's
AI.
No, it's not. I swear to God, it's not.
AI. It's AI. It's AI.
From what I can tell, it depends on your transliteration of Russian. Just, you guys have been so key to my entire high school career. Like, all of my closest friends come from this department. I've grown with this department for 4 years. We've seen amazing times, we've seen more difficult times, and it's just so great to have a tight-knit community within this pretty massive school that you can trust and you're dedicated to and you're passionate about. And this year, with all the changes that we've been experiencing, I just want to say thank you to everybody for all 4 years, but also for sticking by us and making this place so special as a part of what high school has been. Anyone who has managed to deal with me for 4 years and has helped us as a group grow and develop and learn to be musicians, good people, good friends. I'm just really grateful for all that.
So I want to thank you guys. As you said, we went through a lot of changes this year, and you guys, although you did struggle with it at first, a lot of you just kind of accepted it, and you guys rolled with it. And I know with a lot of our showcases, leading up to it, when it's far away, none of us really try. But whenever we get really close to showcase, you guys all really put in your time, and you play well at the concert. I remember I was talking to some people afterwards, and they're like, I don't think we've played that well before. And it was a really great time for all of us. So I want to thank you for that.
Thank you for Mr. Horner and Dr. Nichesky for staying until 8:30
Being at
every
school
day.
for 12 hours.
For 12
For
plus
us.
hours.
Yeah.
For us, it has been a great experience for all of us. I think, especially as a part of our high school experience, band was important. So thank you to the teachers and the students and everyone in the music department who helped make it happen.
Shout out to the flute section.
No.
Yeah. So first, I think I'd like to thank the band, the grade 12 band, in general, because we've had such good times together since grade 9, and ever since I joined Black Band and also a bit of Red Band in grade 9, I think not only have I grown as a person, but I've also gotten to know a lot of the members, which in turn has made my experience at high school so much better. So I think I want to thank them for letting me be band manager, first of all, for some reason, and also just letting me play great music with them in general. And of course, to council for not only organizing, I guess, these videos, but also making sure that the music department works.
We're so ready. Okay, we'll talk now.
Hey, we're kind of busy.
Sorry.
Don't stop believing.
By the way, if that goes anywhere, you're all dead.
Great.